Okay, so in this video I'm going to talk about how to change the oil on a 2017 Nissan. The first step is you're going to need to get your car up on blocks. And so what I have is these little blocks. I have one on the other side, okay? You want to go up that ramp really slow, especially if you have a front wheel drive, like this one's a front wheel drive. If you go too fast, then you'll slam on the gas and these blocks will go underneath your car. But here I have my safety brake on, it's in park, it's turned off. So your first step is to get it up on ramps. You may want to have somebody there with you. In fact, I'd recommend it so you don't drive over the top of the ramps. Block the back of your car. Okay, this is a Sentra, but these principles apply to changing the oil in any car. So depending on the kind of oil that you get, this can be done. Here's another thing that I like to do. I put a jack underneath there just to be doubly sure that these heavy duty plastics won't crack on me or break. But anyway, so the first step is get it up on blocks, put your safety brake on, and turn the car off. You're gonna wanna wait like 10 minutes or 15 for the oil to cool off. You're gonna need a ratchet, something like this, okay? You're gonna need a 14 millimeter socket right here. These come in handy. There's also these special oil wrenches that you can use if you can't get your filter off, okay? So this is the filter that I used, Extra Guard 7317. It's good for 20,000 miles. Okay, that's the filter. So what you have to do first is, first of all, take off that little nut underneath the car. Okay, so I'm gonna go under there and show you what it is, because I've already done this. But you'll come under here, and here it is. Okay, this is what you need to see. So here's the filter that you need to buy. So have all your oil bought. You need new oil. You need 4 quarts of oil. Right here, you can see there's a little nut. Oh, excuse my hand. Okay, so here's the 14 millimeter piece. You're gonna loosen that out, and a bunch of hot oil will be draining out if you don't wait. But anyway, get something to catch the oil in the oil pan. Okay, so you'll do that, you'll let it drain for about 10-15 minutes, then you'll plug this back up, you'll tighten it. Don't over tighten it, tighten it enough so it's not gonna go, okay? For the filter, what you're gonna do, you're gonna loosen it like this. Hopefully you can do it by hand. If you can't do it by hand, get those channel locks and go ahead and loosen. Okay, oil will come out too here, so pull that one off. You need to change your filter every time you change your oil. Okay, so there's that. It's really simple. Anybody can do this, and it is nice to have a helper with you, okay, to hand you tools or to hand you a rag. But here's the old oil, and you're gonna need, this is a 7-quart capacity oil holder, and so this is where I'm at in the step. I'm getting ready to recycle the old oil. You can take this to any AutoZone or O'Reilly or maybe a Napa. They'll take your old oil off your hands for free. Okay, so pull all the old oil out. Hand me that jug right there, please. Hand me the jug. Yeah, that one. Okay, and this is the oil that I put in. It protects for 20,000 miles. This is OW20. It's 5 quarts, but you'll notice I only put in about 4 quarts. Well, it looks like a little more, but this is actually a different bottle. But you're gonna need a funnel, okay? So you'll need a funnel in order to come up here and put the new oil in right here. And then when you're done, if you want, you can check it, but read your manual. This is the dipstick, and that'll help you check your oil. Anyway, so there's that. But key is to pull the old oil out, retighten the nut, put a new filter on, and then you're going to replace the existing oil. So a little car like this will take 4 quarts, But yeah, consult your manual if you're not sure. But yeah, changing your oil is pretty simple. So we're gonna put the old oil in here and take it. Last thing you want to do is, of course, I mean, this is kind of common sense, but remove your blocks, remove your jack, take your safety brake off, start it up, and slowly ease it down. Of course, you're going to want to have the hood down too when you do this. And the hood pop is right underneath there. Okay, so you will need to pop the hood in order to put the new oil in. So it's right here. You just pull this. And then, of course, to access the hood, this is one thing I haven't talked about yet. There's this little lever right here. You'll have your finger underneath and you'll just pull it this way. Then you can lift it up. This little piece just kind of clips right in there, okay? So that is how to change the oil. You can do it. Again, I'd recommend 14 millimeter bolt size or socket for that nut. So first thing, get out the nut, get the oil out, put the new parts back in, the new oil in, and then you're basically done. And the last step is just go ahead and recycle your oil.